Hello my dear friends, today we continue to work on prognosis, how to make individual prognosis. Yesterday we started with the transits of the planets through your first house of horoscope, but you do remember all the houses, they are linked together, one and the opposite one, they are at the same axis, so they are linked. So today we are looking at 7th house of horoscope. This axis is important because it's ascendant, descendant, so your rising sun and the house who symbolize others in our life, okay? This house is extremely important because it's about everything. It's about our marriage, about our business partnership, about our closest friendship. So it's about partnerships at all. So 7th house of horoscope of course will be affected if something really important, transit of the planets like Pluto, for example, comes into your first house of horoscope. Of course 7th house will be important, but it's vice versa. If something really important comes into your 7th house of horoscope, of course first will be transforming too, because your individuality, who you are, who you need to be, what work is supposed to be done on yourself as a personality, of course will be reflected immediately. What people are your closest people, your marriage partner, your business partner, your close friend, and even your close enemy, so to say. Yes, it's 7th house of horoscope. So 7th house is these important others, who are having key role in our life, okay? Keywords: partners, marriage, relationship between equals, open enemies, judgment, negotiation, arbitration, mediation. Remember, 7th house of horoscope is Libra energies, and it's the same quality of energy, so to say. It's all about balancing, it's all about being in fair relationship, okay? When both parties are treated equally, it's about judgment, it's about harmony in relationship, about respect to each other. And of course, if there are some arguments, disputes or whatsoever, it's also this house. Your closest friendships in this house, your marriage partner in 7th house of horoscope, your business partner in 7th house of horoscope, your open enemies in 7th house of horoscope. If you are sued, the plaintiff, the person who wanted to sue you, it's also in 7th house of horoscope. And when transits of the planets, all the planets are coming through your 7th house of horoscope, it will be different time for each of them, because of course they are having different speed, what I'm saying, these will be the transits which are affecting your relationship with these closest people. Big friends, marriage partners, business partners, and even enemies or people who are going to sue you. You're having big arguments or big conflicts in your life. Yes, it's all 7th house of horoscope. Relationship with important others. Okay. Okay, what I'm saying, when planets are there, they are affecting in different way depending on the energy of planet. And now we are going to see planet by planet what kind of effect your relationship is going to have while this or that planet is going through your 7th house of horoscope. Sun, you know what is sun, it's about our ego, it's about our showing there importance of my personality or whatsoever. So when sun is going through your 7th house of horoscope, you have to contemplate how to have happier relationship either with your friend, either with your business partner, either with your marriage partner, how to improve your relationship with your closest one. Scrutinize and evaluate your marriage. Is it getting boring with time already, or maybe your business partner is not playing fairly or something like this? Maybe he's stealing your spotlight or whatsoever, or your friend actually in your closest friendship is not behaving actually fairly, yeah, thinking about you as well, not about only himself. So you will scrutinize all these relationships. Sun is lighting up any problem in your relationship, but also it gives you huge energy. So you are having all the energy in your 7th house of horoscope to make it work, to make it happier, okay? Because this is the month, Sun will be there approximately 1 month. Of course, houses are different by size, depending on geographically where you are born, at what minute, at what time exactly, hour and minute, second you are born. But roughly, approximately, it will be there for 1 month. So this is the month where you are making balance in fair way, okay? That both partners, you and the other one, are treated equally there, okay? Also have a look. Oh, it's a little bit too much of noise there. Also have a look at yourself. Maybe you are too criticizing towards your other one, towards your other half. In this way, please try to see the whole picture. Maybe it's you who is criticizing loved ones. Practice showing care and acceptance within this month, okay? And the hardest thing is to listen to your partner. You have to listen what others are saying, because in everyday life we are all in our thoughts or whatever. Sometimes we are just forgetting how to listen properly others, yeah? So yes, try to pay attention to this too. When Moon is coming to your 7th house of horoscope, it's only for 2.5 days every month, yeah, every 28 days, because Moon is quick planet. It's going through the whole circle of 12 house of horoscope and 12 signs of zodiac within 28 days. So for 2.5 days, listen to your intuition, okay? Sometimes guts are telling you much more than your logic, than your brain, than your conscience. So basically you have to listen to your intuition, to your guts. What is going on in your relationship? What are people telling you and what they don't tell you, okay? What they are trying not to speak about. Listen to your guts, okay? Because guts are very true, how to say, detect, yeah, if there is something there or not, okay? Because yes, Moon is about our intuition, about our feeling, about our sensitivity and how we are adjusting to the world, etc. But also just remember, Moon is actually, it's our emotions, yeah? It's how we are reacting emotionally to everything which is there around us in the world. Sometimes Moon, under the pressure of other planets, it's getting hysterical. So we are taking offense where it's not meant to be or whatsoever. It looks to us that everybody wants just like to pinch us or something like this. So try not to be this sensitive. Don't allow any hysterics happen. Just switch on your intuition and try to tune into your partner and speak about things that they might be choosing not to speak loudly about, okay? When Mercury is there in your 7th house of horoscope, it's just a little bit less than 1 month. approximately. Within this period of time, try to be a real detective. Mercury is about percepting information, collecting information, digesting information. In everyday life, in very quick moving around, we are all busy in our thoughts and our projects, etc., etc. We don't listen to our partners properly. Try within this less than 1 month to be real detective. Investigate your partnership as if you see this person, for example, for the first time in your life. Try to ask questions, investigate their life as if you meet them for the first time. Scrutinize in good way your relationship. Venus. When Venus in 7th house of horoscope, hallelujah, guys, because Venus there with very comfortable position. It's her kingdom, so to say. 7th house of horoscope, Libra and Tauruses. These are the places where Venus feels the utmost confident, comfortable, and everything. So please do something really good for your relationship. If you're in a long-term relationship, take your spouse, your best friend or something on holidays, for example, or some going out or whatever. So treat yourself and your partner, your partnership, your marriage or whatever, with something really good, because you are tuning naturally to each other. You are really enjoying each other within these weeks. It will be just less than a month. It's a magic month of the year, okay? Because you will be tuning into each other. You will be feeling every vibration coming from each other. So please try to schedule some special time for both of you, okay? And if you're single, if you're looking for love, as if it's just like some special light inside of you, you are lit up, you are vibrating special frequency that people are attracted to you or whatever, definitely you will meet someone, maybe not for long partnership like marriage immediately, etc., etc. At least some perspectives will be open for you. You will think about this closely later. Please don't miss this time. It's only around 1 month each year when Venus comes into your 7th house of horoscope. If you are single, don't miss this opportunity. I'm telling you. When Mars is coming in 7th house of horoscope, guys, Mars is the energy of this. It's a soldier, it's a fighter, yeah? You will have the situation when it's just impossible to avoid conflict, either with your best friend, either with your business partner, either with your marriage partner, with your spouse. Guys, conflict will be there for sure, okay? It will be around 2.5 months, it will be there. I mean, Mars, it's quite a long period of time. Sometimes conflict might really get nasty. Please just be vigilant, okay? Fight fair, okay? With respect to each other, okay? Without words, I mean nasty words, calling names or physical, God, please, not this one, without physical showing strength, like physical attacks or whatever. No, fight fairly. It means stand up for yourself and speak what is important for you, okay? Without calling names of physical attack or some insulting or whatever. Just speak loudly what is important for you, and do this with respect to the other one, okay? With respect and trust. Please, you have to be vigilant about this transit. It's a hard transit. You can absolutely crush everything that you have been building, I mean, in your partnerships years and years earlier. When Jupiter is coming to your 7th house of horoscope, many people are waiting for this. Hallelujah, please, please, please. Look, this is luck. Yeah, this is just Santa Claus coming and giving you all the presents or whatsoever. This is fantastic, absolutely fantastic period of time, and usually it's around 1 year out of 12 years. Yeah, Jupiter will be in your 7th house of horoscope, roughly. For the whole year, all the doors are opening for you to meet these people who you can learn something new from, or who are pushing you for big adventures, to take risk, to grow like a person through this relationship as well. Yeah, so these are the people who open your mind to new relationship possibilities at all. But please remember, this is the planet of beautiful freedom as well. I mean, when people are not like dictate what to do to each other, whatsoever. No, it's expanding the horizons, it's expanding any kind of borders or whatsoever. It's all about just learning from each other, just finding your guru, spiritual growth together. Yeah, if you are talking about partnerships or whatsoever, or any kind of expanding, if it is business and business partners, expanding horizons of your partnership in order to make even bigger business or whatsoever. Anyway, if you are in relationship which are putting you in kind of like a cage, like you are not feeling completely free to do what you want to do as a person, okay, if someone is dictating you what to do, how to do, if you are in this relationship, so this relationship might be finished, because Jupiter there is to free you, okay? So it's a transit for liberating yourself, yeah, and opening the possibilities for fruitful relationships. What I'm saying, Jupiter is luck, yeah. If you are single and if you want to be in partnership, Jupiter will give you possibilities for new relationship. But if you are in a relationship and you want to free yourself, Jupiter will give you this too, and will give you just freedom. Just choose what you want, what kind of relationship you want, etc. It gives you just relationship possibilities and freedom, but it's you who is choosing. Do you want to be in commitment, or you just want to enjoy free flying? It's up to you. Anyway, it's liberating. It's very liberating and very lucky period of time, because you are meeting people who push you for your personal growth. When Saturn is in 7th house of horoscope, guys, it's for 2.5 years roughly. It is very important period of time, because Saturn is the planet who is very serious, very conservative, and respect social order, commitment, duty, responsibility, maturity. It's all about Saturn. So when Saturn is in your relationship house, it means no bloody funny games here, okay? No just chit-chat, not meaningful relationship and just frivolous passing time together or whatsoever. No, Saturn will push you to have responsibility, to be mature about your relationship, to be committed, okay? So if you are in relationship already quite stable, for example, you are in civil marriage and you are not registered, Saturn will push you towards register office. Please, guys, make it right. Put it in the papers and make a proper marriage certificate, okay? If you are in relationship which not going into something serious, yeah? It means Saturn will say, okay, guys, you don't want to commit at all, you just blah 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 to each other and passing some time without having any responsibilities. You don't need to be together. So if you are not meant to be together, you will be free from partnership. And this is about everything. About friendship, about business partnership, about your marriage. So within this period of time, within these 2.5 years, many marriages break, unfortunately. But you have to look at this like actually beneficial thing for you, okay? Because this marriage didn't obviously work for you, okay? Because if the partner doesn't want any commitment or responsibilities, can you trust this partner? How long you will be together? So every transit is happening there for a reason, guys, because the meaningful relationship, they will go through and they will get even more solid by all the partners. Both partners are having maximum responsibility on their shoulders for themselves and the other partner. And if you are in marriage already, registered one or whatsoever, be prepared, you are having child. Yes, Saturn gives you a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more duty. And if you are married already, be prepared, a little bit more responsibility will be on your shoulders. So yes, it might be a fantastic period. The people who didn't have child and couldn't have it by some reason or whatsoever, maybe not enough money, maybe not enough of trust in themselves, like being responsible parents or whatsoever, or any physical things like to conceive or whatsoever, believe or not, Saturn will give you what you want, if you want it exactly this. So Saturn will not let you get away with any funny business. Get mature, get some responsibility on your shoulders, fulfill your duty and obligations. That's it. That's it. Okay. Let's go next. Uranus. What is Uranus? He's just like coming, shaking everything, liberating. But Jupiter was liberating in a soft way, just giving you bigger perspective, pushing you into some adventures, risky situation, I mean in good way. Uranus is coming just very abruptly and shaking your whole sense of relationship completely. And it's coming because it's slow planet. It's coming for a long period. It's coming there for 7 years, roughly, yeah? Because every sign Uranus is going through within 7 years. So roughly, it depends, of course, on the size of your 7th house. Roughly for the 7 years, Uranus will be in your 7th house of horoscope. Well, Uranus demands freedom above all else. And during this transit, the vitality and happiness of your relationship depends on each of you. Each of the partners have enough of freedom for themselves, okay? You are not doing everything together. You are not stuck together all the time. Just make sure yourself and your partner have enough of space, enough of time, enough of energy for his own interest, for his own hobbies, for his own friendship. You don't have to have the same friends or whatsoever. Give each other space. Only this way your partnership will survive, because Uranus wants freedom, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. Anyway, if it's there, it's coming there for a reason. Stable relationship, really strong relationship, fair relationship, where both partners are treated equally. This relationship will be even more stronger, because both partners will grow, how to say, more solid, so they can give to each other much more than before, actually, because Uranus, it's not about just freedom, but it's breakthrough to something new, to something really exciting, what people can do for society. It's Aquarius energies, it's 11th house of energies of horoscope, so it means I am doing something, not just for my partner, for myself. I am doing this for society, something bigger for the world, okay, for humanity at all, so to say. So, what I'm saying, this will make each person grow, yeah? So, yes, it's a big challenge to stay in the same relationship, to go through the spirit. Just be aware. You have to give each other enough of space to do something bigger for the world, not just for your marriage and towards each other, okay? So yes, it will be 7 years of testing, yeah? How can you be generous to each other, to give each other enough space, how not to be clinging, how not to be jealous, how to give space to each other, okay? Okay, what else? The funny thing, you just have to understand the energy of Uranus. It's breaking old patterns. So if you are in a relationship, it will be new way relationship. It will be transformed into something. Every partner is having his own interests, hobbies, work, friends, socializing, etc. But we are together because we just want to be together like equal partners, and we are enriching our relationship by this, but we are not interfering in each other's personal precious things, okay? But if you are alone, if you are single, if you don't have a partner, then Uranus, again, breaking these old patterns, and Uranus will bring you really something significant one. Just be prepared, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because Uranus is quite big and strong planet, yeah? It's not like small Mercury. If it's bringing huge breakthrough, okay? So, yes, please be prepared. Uranus will bring a very precious relationship on your plate. Well. Yes, and if the relationship not surviving within the period of time, 7 years, I mean, if marriage is going to break up, again, embrace the freedom, because everything happens for a reason. This relationship didn't work, okay? Because somebody was dictating another one what to do, what to think, what to feel, etc., etc. There was some pressure. If both people are treated equally, these people would survive. If they are not, then this marriage doesn't deserve to survive. This will be divorce, split up, whatever. When Neptune is coming to 7th house of horoscope, it's coming for approximately 14 years. What is Neptune? It's illusions and disillusions. So within this period of time, you will see who the closest people around you truly are. Unfortunately, your illusions will be broken. Pink lenses will be taken away. You will see everybody as they are. So huge disillusionment comes your way. And unfortunately, it's very painful, because it's your closest people, especially painful if you invested already in this or that relationship years and years and years of your life. Yeah, you invested a lot in this time, and as disillusionment comes, of course it will be painful. You might think that all your life just ending up people. Anyway, for years ahead, your confidence in your own judgment of people's character will be tested. You will think, bloody hell, I got through the hell because my partner that I loved so much did this and this and this, that it's just not possible to survive together as a couple, of course. So big disillusionment, yeah? I thought he is a prince, but actually he was not a prince at all. He was bloody trickster or something, yeah, or even evil someone. Anyway, big disillusionment coming, big disappointment coming. Afterwards, you are not trusting yourself because you don't believe anyone else around, because you don't trust your own judgment of character anymore. But then it's still a long time, 14 years. But then, guys, the great thing about this, but then when you literally taken all your illusions before absolutely cleared, yeah, you are getting them cleared or whatsoever, so, and you are finding at least someone who you think is different or whatsoever, you can give this one your whole heart, okay? Yes, it will be new illusion you are diving into, and when this happens, you are diving completely. You are feeling like mad again, okay? Because you are in love or whatsoever. Yes, Neptune is putting you through very painful disillusionment, but after all, it gives you the chance to dive into new illusion again, and you are falling in love, and you are feeling that you are bloody angel, you can fly, okay? That you have your wings and you are just believing in God, in fairness of upper judgment day, etc., etc. You go through pain, afterwards you are rewarded into diving into new illusion, and you think it's a love of your life, okay? So yes, it will be very interesting 14 years of time. But remember, Neptune is a very long planet, and not every one of you will have Neptune in 7th house of horoscope. For example, you are born with the Neptune in I don't know, in 8th house of horoscope, yeah? You won't have this pleasure to have Neptune in your 7th house of horoscope, because in every house it's briefly 14 years, yeah? So you just won't live that long. So that's what I'm saying. Not everyone is so happy to have huge disillusionment, very painful one, and then huge love, which is taking your logic completely away. Yeah? Well. The only one thing I want to say here, please be cautious who you are working with here, okay? Because it's about our partnerships as well, our business partner, who you are trusting to make the business together, whatsoever, any closest relationship, and enemies too. And Neptune might give you huge, like, the biggest disappointment in the person who is there, yeah? The closest person can take you to the court, for example, or business partner is ripping you off of all your money, of all your assets, etc. Just please be aware who you are working with, who you are trusting. This is hard period of time. It's not only about your personal relationship. Please be cautious who you are choosing to work with while Neptune in 7th house of horoscope, because your judgment to treat people's character, to see who you are, will be tested. Either it's complete illusions, either it's complete disillusion. Okay, when Pluto is coming in your 7th house of horoscope, luckily not everyone has this happiness. Because if your Pluto, for example, you are born with Pluto in 8th house of horoscope, 9th house, 10th house, etc., you won't have time in your life when Pluto in your 7th house of horoscope, okay? Pluto in 7th house of horoscope is a big test for both partners, depending on what partners they are, okay? Business partners, marriage partners, it will be tested huge way. You might find that a relationship is really difficult for you because Pluto is honesty, okay? We don't wear masks anymore. We are acting in raw, okay? Without any embellishment or whatsoever. You see people who they are without their masks, without their playing, without their games or whatsoever. You see them through. And they see you through too. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to adjust if you don't adjust or whatsoever. Everybody is true as he is or she is. Absolutely. Without any artificial coverage, masking or whatsoever. People behave, act, feel each other truly who they are, okay? Just get real, okay? But it might be another situation, like your closest person, the other one, important one, is having through a huge transformational period of time, of losses, of hardship. For example, your partner is losing his parent, for example, or your business partner is going through a midlife crisis, or your best friend is diagnosed with tumor or something like this. So it will be huge testing who is surviving here at all. So partnership of course will be tested, okay? But at least we are honest to each other. That's the main thing what Pluto is asking. By the way, Pluto might be in your 7th house of horoscope from 14 to 30 years, depending on what sign your 7th house of horoscope in. It's individual and unique for everyone, because houses are all depending on where you are born and when you are born, okay? So what I'm saying, many relationships will be ended this time if they are not true relationship, when people can trust each other, trust life, his own life, yeah, or her own life. So if your relationship are getting through this, they are getting stronger because you are so solid, you can risk your life for the sake of your partner, and you know 100% that he or she, I mean this partner, will do the same for you. This kind of relationship will go even stronger. So it will be absolutely new level of complete trust to each other, okay? If it's not that case, relationship will be over. But at least everybody knows afterwards who they are. No lies, no masking, no playing or whatsoever. Honesty, complete honesty. Anyway, all the relationship will need renovation, will need transformation, will be tested, big scale, okay? Anyway, if people who don't deserve to be with you supposed to go through this period, let them go, okay? You deserve much better, who you can trust, your life, your everything, and vice versa. You are ready to take this responsibility from your partner too. So you are committed to this relationship 100%. Okay, last one, North Node. If North Node in your 7th house of horoscope, it's for 1.5 years. Believe or not, is quite a huge transformational period of time too, because South Node will be in first house of horoscope, and you will be tempted. South is what we are having already, these energies, yeah, what we are comfortable with, or whatsoever, that we know, etc. So it's in your first house of horoscope, and you will be tempted. Do I need to bend to others or whatsoever? Maybe I'm okay by my own. I don't need anyone at all in my life, okay? Because this will be the testing how much I can afford to bend for others. And you will be tempted to liberate yourself from any relationship. Because all the new moon and, new eclipses, new moon or full moon will be on this axis, yeah, South Node, North Node, your first and seventh house of horoscope. Within this period of time, yeah, everything will be shaken till the core, okay? What I'm saying, if you are in stable relationship, this will be tested, how you are committed to each other, okay? Not everyone will survive. If it's not stable relationship, this will be over, that's for sure. Anyway, but there is a huge plus in this situation as well. Again, this happens for a reason. It happens to cut the shit off. Parasites, off you go, okay? Which relationship which is not helping you to grow as a person, okay? You don't need them, okay? You don't need the people who are on your way to fulfill your own mission like a personality. Everyone is coming to this world to fulfill a mission, and North Node will show what kind of mission, it depending on sign, place, etc., and how it's in configuration with other planets, etc. So, what I'm saying, but within this period of time, you're supposed to have your strong sense of your own identity. What can you give to partnership, okay? So, and this might happen that really meaningful relationship will come within the spirit too. So old ones which are not meaningful will go away. New one which will help you to grow personally and to fulfill your personal mission, this relationship will come into your life. So just accept the order of universe. This is what universe wants you to scrutinize. Anyway, there is no point to try to be clean or to do something, holding partner, whatsoever, not let him go, because in the universe it's just fair judgment or whatsoever. They see that this is not helping you and you're supposed to fulfill your obligations. You signed the contract. This is your natal chart when you came into this world. You don't have the other option, and you can afford only people who is helping you to do this, not on your way to do this, okay? Okay, my dears, thank you for listening to me. Next time we are taking new axis, second, 8, house of horoscope. Second, my finances. 8, shared finances or finances of other people, loans, mortgages, inheritance, etc., etc. Anyway, it's a very interesting axis, and we will see how planets are making effect on what is going on in your second and 8th house of horoscope. Please stay with me, Astrology Marina Magra, always at your service. Just remember, if you want just to be astrologer, all the information is already on my YouTube. How to interpret your natal chart, what we're supposed to know in order to make our own prognosis, your individual prognosis. So all the information is already there on in my site. You can learn things, be your own astrology without going and paying money for consultation or whatever. If you don't have time and patience to learn this material, I'm giving you just a very squeezed, very important, the most important information without blah 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 and too much terminology. If you don't have time for learning this, then you're always welcome to consultation. I'm making consultation on Natal Chart to see where your money are, where is your open doors to fulfill your talents, to put your talents into monetization so you can make money on the abilities, the capacities, the assets of your own personality you have, or how you are compatible with each other, with your business partner, with your marriage partner, whatever, or you want to make prognosis for months and years ahead, etc. It's all possible. All the details underneath this video. If you want personal consultation, always welcome. I will help you, but I'm giving you opportunity to be astrologer, to learn how to do this, to see what is going to happen in your life, what is now happening, and what's to be prepared for, just to analyze the transits of the planets through the houses of horoscope. Thank you, my dear, to be with me, that you are watching my videos. If you put like and if you leave some comment, I will be always grateful, because I see that my videos are helpful actually, and people do need them. So for me, it's just like your appreciation. Yes, please carry on, we do need this. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye.